And we are live. Hello, hello, hello,
Yes,
everyone. Hello, our
yes.
Facebook friends. We are back again as usual every Wednesday around this time to discuss the opportunities that were offered to us and the opportunities that we want to enlighten you about. So, welcome, welcome again. Have a cup of tea, some water, sit down and listen and see whether you can pick something out of what we are going to say. So, my name is Bena. I am a mom, originally from Uganda. I'm a nurse by profession, a proud digital business owner, and also a mentor now living in the UK. So, welcome, welcome. Coach McKenna, uh, always joining us today. Can you introduce yourself and then we can discuss our topic for today?
Right. Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. We thank God for today. It's a time that God has given us. So, welcome here. My name is McKenna. I was born, raised in Kenya, but I live in the US with my family. I'm so delighted to be here to talk to somebody out there, somebody who is just asking themselves, hey, will I stay here forever? Will I stay stuck forever? You're there. We're here to help you today. So please, thank you for joining us. And even for those who watch the replay, yeah, always feel free to reach us out. God bless you. Back to you.
Thank you for that. Thank you so much, Coach McKenna. Right. So, to our topic today, as you can see it on screen, it is very powerful, and I believe all of you who are watching this, you are not here by accident. You are here because something is pulling you towards listening to us. Maybe you need that change that you have not yet realized that you need. So we are going to be talking about something that can truly change your life. Your beginning doesn't need perfection. That's our topic. Your beginning doesn't need perfection, just needs a decision. That is what we are speaking about today. So many of us, as are waiting to feel ready, waiting to know everything is in line, waiting for that perfect time. But I can tell you something today, honestly, that moments may come, may never come, but moments that are here today, if you don't take actions, they may never come again. That's why you have to, look at the moment that's been offered to you and take a step towards it. Even if just finding out a little bit more about that, whatever somebody is talking about, or, just educate yourself and see whether this is something that you can help you in your life. So me as a mom, as a nurse, I know that I know what it feels like to be tired, to be overwhelmed, and still wanting more for your children, but you feel like everything is too far. Mm? Feeling like, you can't touch that thing that you want for yourself. And the day in my life, I started changing. I started thinking of something bigger for myself was the day I decided, you know, and I wasn't ready when I decided. I wasn't, I was skeptical, I was fearful, and I was like, putting myself down, thinking, can I do this? I think this is for young people. This is for people who are tech savvy. This is, but I said, this is my moment. I need to take this moment and see whether this can work for me. So if you are here and you know you want more, stay with us, listen, or drop a comment uh, drop a comment so that we know that you are listening, or you need something and say, maybe I'm ready. So, and if you are done waiting, this is your moment. Connect with us and we will show you what this means. Your beginning doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to make a decision that like we made. So, Coach McKenna, so perfection is what is keeping people stuck. Hmm? Or how can you explain that to somebody who is waiting for the perfect time, for the perfect setup, for whatever that perfect is for them, that is keeping them stuck? How can you help them out?
All right, thank you so much. Yeah, so there's no way you can get to perfection. There's no perfect time. I always say that when you wait for the perfect time, you can wait forever. You can stay there forever. And as time in Africa, we say time waits for no man or woman. That means time is still going. And you can just hold yourself stuck for a long time, just trying to think that, oh, I need to wait. I remember there's a time somebody said to me, oh, McKenna, let me go. This person paid the 149 and said, McKenna, give me time to pray. Huh? I want to hear God speak about these things. And so I waited. A year has gone for this person, just waiting for God to speak. Yeah. So that he can start the business. So I want to say that the time God gives us opportunity, the opportunity that you have had, maybe you have seen us for 2 years now, and you're like, hey, what are you waiting for? Maybe you're saying, oh, I need more time to understand about this business. I always say, until you get inside, that is the time you're able to understand. Otherwise, you keep holding yourself until I don't know when. So there's no way you can say, hey, I'm waiting for the perfect time. The issue is making that decision and following the step to start your own business. That is the best thing that you can do for yourself. Otherwise, if you continue waiting, you wait until, can I say, Jesus comes, and we don't know when. So the right time for you is now. Because I know, Bernard, God works in mysterious ways. I remember when I was really looking for something online, and I started searching and scrolling, and I found my mentor and my coach talking about the business. I never waited for so long to say, hey, oh, let me just think about it. Let me wait for the perfect time. It was me holding. Remember, all the time, you're the one holding your life. Your life, yes, is in your hands. Your decisions are in your hands. I remember I started making a post and saying, quoting Jeremiah 29, verse 11, where it says that, for I know the plans that I have for you, plans to for a future. It's all about, everything is in your hands. You have power of your hands, of your life. You have authority of your life. So it depends with you. Don't stay there and say, hey, I need that perfect time. Your time is now, and you have authority and power of your life just to decide. And the another thing that you need to ask yourself, do you have any need? Do you have that need? Or do you need that financial freedom? Do you really need that time freedom for more time for you and for your family? If all those things are there and you can see, that is the time you could say that, yes, this is my time to start. And when that time comes, you're unstoppable, because already you can see the need. There's that desire. You can already see that. So I encourage you to just check this business out, because now is your time. You just need to make that decision. We're here today because there was fear, there was skepticism, but still we knew that we needed to change our lives. And when we said that, everything else changed for us. Yeah, back to you.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you for that. That is very, very powerful. You need applause for that. Thank you, coach. Yes, perfection will keep you stuck. I don't know how we can say it, for you to understand it. Because people think that, oh, I need skills, I need money, I need confidence fast. But, you keep telling yourself, I will start when I'm ready. You will never be ready unless you make a move. Perfection is going to delay your progress. Because when that perfect, if you're not making a move, where will you be? How will you become perfect? If you don't practice what you want to do, how will you make it perfect? That's where the delay comes, because you think, oh my God, I need to be get this much money to start. Oh, I need to, start where you are. Start with the little you have, and you'll see how things will start changing. And you'll find yourself at that point where you wanted to be perfect first before you start anything. But if you don't move, nothing will move. You learn by doing, not by waiting. So, because you know what? God didn't ask you to be perfect. Hmm? He asked us, you need to move. You need to take that one step, that first step to change everything. So, thank you so, so much for that. Our next discussion is the power of this one decision. Coach, how can you uh, encourage other people about this? The power of power of decision.
Mm-hmm. All right. I was trying to write a comment there. I'll do that later. Yeah, the power of one decision. As I have said, you have to realize who you are in this life. Do you really believe in yourself? Do you trust you? Do you trust the process? Because that one decision can really make or change your life forever. For you to get there, I have already said you have to realize and ask yourself, do you have any need? What need do you have? For somebody like me, I remember back in 2023, I realized that I didn't have a plan for my future, for my retirement. And one thing that I kept wondering about is when I go to a grocery store and you find those 70, 80 years people just working after they have retired. Some of them
Yeah.
are not able to work properly. They have no enough energy. And I kept on, I saw that need. And another thing, living in diaspora, I had a son who was graduating, like by then it was like in 2 years. And I was like, oh, I don't want him to have student loans. I just want me as a parent to be able to pay the school fees. And therefore, that one decision that I made in 2024 really became a game changer for me. So again, we've talked about if you just stay there. Sometimes we've talked about, I like that we've talked about God loves our movement. So are you able to move? A decision will always make you move to another level, to another, to else make you a next step. So that one decision that we made has brought us this far. We are right now business owners because we made that decision. So you might be there, still skeptical, afraid of social media, still wondering, what is this business about? And again, we always say, as you know, Benna, we always say in this business, the first thing for you to do, even before you make that decision, is to register on our website. If you go to Berna's page there is www.bernabnn. You register with your name and with your email. You get that free webinar, 20 minutes. Watch it. Then from there, pay the 149. That gives you now to make the decision. I always tell people I paid my 149 at 6 p.m. I never slept that night because I was like, this is the best business idea that I really want to plug myself into. So that one decision can change a lot of things. It can help you to move from your comfort zone to learning zone and to growth zone. That means do not stay stuck in your comfort, thinking probably, oh, I will do this next month, I'll do this next year. Now is your time. You just need to make that decision. And I want to tell you, I want to promise you that One thing that I've seen this in this business, once you put your effort and you're consistent, this business, my goodness, the system works for everybody. So why
Mhm.
wait anymore? Why waste more time? We have all what it takes to help you plug in and to grow in your business. Otherwise, that's what I can say for now. Back to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that's very, very powerful. The one decision that can change your direction. Mm. Do you want to change direction? Are you struggling in what you are doing? You know, working those long shifts, living paycheck to paycheck, repeating the same routine all over again every single day, every single month. Mm. There is one decision you need to make for your life, not a big step, just a first step. Mm. Saying yes to yourself, mm, can be a powerful change in your life. Mm. It can be deciding to learn something new, deciding to try like an online business, or deciding to stop settling for ease, for comfort, just comfort. Because if you are comfortable, you are not growing. Mm. We all love to be in those comfort zones, but how are you in it? Mm. Are you stressed out in that comfort zone because you don't want to change to learn something new that can change your life? Mm. You start small by taking that first simple step with fear and skepticism. Check it out thoroughly and see where this can take you, how this can change your life. So, if you're out there and you want to make that leap of faith, we are here, as Coach McKenna has said. Our websites are here, our WhatsApp numbers are here. You can connect with any one of us, and we'll take you through the same thing that we went through that is changing our lives every single day. So, thank you so much for that, Coach. Our next discussion is small start. You know, you start small, but stay consistent. How can you encourage our viewers about this?
Okay. Wow. How start small, stay consistent. Can you imagine, Ben, how small we started?
Mhm.
Yeah, how small we
Yes.
started. Somebody like me, my experience is more theological, it's more pulpit ideas and thoughts and education and all that. But I can say my start was huge because I really had to fight so hard. So I don't want to call it small. It is huge because I really had to fight the fear and skepticism and what people think about me. So for me, it was really huge. My goodness.
Mm.
And I was like, yes, I just need to find myself there. I want to see myself on top. I want to see myself a millionaire in this business. And I started with no experience. All what I needed, all what I knew was that the business is flexible. All what I knew was that I had a global community, and because
Oh,
you for you can start in that small cocoon of, oh, I've never done this before, so that is also small. But I want to tell you, even if it's small in that way and you stay consistent, I want to tell you this business brings things that you have never seen, a growth that you have never seen. I remember today I saw somebody. I think you have seen this banner, maybe, if
mm.
you follow the person. This person was in Canada for 2 weeks, and she was showing bundle of checks like this, like
Yes.
like almost 1,000 checks. And I was like, oh, probably most of the people would say, oh, that is AI, or maybe those are not checks. I want to say, through experience in this business, you just need to stay consistent. Even if you start small, because obviously we always tell people, once you join this business, there is an investment. You need to invest. That means you can start small. Yeah. You can start from wherever you want. I always tell people, just get that ID and get your training unlocked. Become unstoppable. I have somebody in my team right now who started very small, Berna.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, she's rocking it
Yeah.
because what I've seen in her is consistent. That lady is consistent in whatever she does. She told
As
me, I
long as
want
you're
to run about
consistent.
this business. I want to run about this business. Once I do, I will be on the top. That's where she's going. So it doesn't matter where you stop. But we always tell people, as you come in, remember you're going to invest some money. It's your own business. And therefore, I believe we can all make it because, again, we provide mentorship, we provide coaching, there's that global community, there's training every week. Yeah, there's meeting. Oh my goodness. There's no way you can just stay down there. If you're working hard, you'll find yourself on top. And again, once you find yourself on top there, you can imagine how your family's life will be. How I always tell people this, Ben, as I finish, I always tell most people this, that this business has really taught me what the Bible says, that God will restore you. Whatever
Mm.
you're lost in life, God will restore you. And I have seen that through this business because most of the time you can say, oh my goodness, I went to diaspora, I've wasted a lot of time. But I want to tell you, once you start something like this, the challenge we have is wanting something. Oh, you want to start big. You don't want even to do anything. You just want something that will bring money in. Don't
Quick.
engage in these things. Just start a business that will grow with you. And you're the one working and growing your own business. You are laying a foundation for your own business. Otherwise, that's all what I have for now. But this is a grateful, a gracious gift that God has given to all of us. Back to you, Berna.
Thank you, thank you. You deserve a second round of applause as well. You deserve that. My God, you deserve that. Oh, yes, yeah, so really, she has said it all. She has said it all. You don't need a big audience. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to start small, and stay consistent. You don't need everything figured out because we have everything that is going to help you learn and figure out everything as you go. You start with what you have. You can give it half an hour here, 1 hour there, and see how the progress that you will get in this business, by following our simple system. Because consistency itself beats perfection all the time, every time. So these small steps every day will bring the big results. As Coach here said, she has somebody who started small, but she was consistent. Now she's, what do you call it? She's reaping big results right now. So if she had waited to be perfect to get that big investment or whatever, she will still have to start where she started when she started small. Learn the system, learn how to use it, because whether you start big or small, you still start at the same level, all of you, and learn as you go. So you can comment in there, what is that one thing you've been, that has been delaying you? That you think it is delaying you? Is it confidence? Is it finances? Is it, lack of information? Whatever it is, you can ask yourself, if I could change my life in this just 1 year. So I just think that my only regret is that I never saw this business earlier. Or maybe I saw it and I was one of those people who are like, oh, I need to wait for big things to happen. But when I saw it, I took the decision. So if you are listening, this is your moment. You've been thinking about change, you've been praying for something better, but nothing changed. Nothing has changed until, nothing will change until you decide that let me take this step. let me take this leap of faith. So if you are tired of just surviving, wanting more time with your children, if you want extra income that doesn't depend on your physical presence, we are here to help you. Connect with any one of us and let's build something that will bless your family and bless your generations to come. So thank you, thank you. I don't know, Sister McKenna, whether you have any last words before we close this live.
Maybe what I can say, Benna, is I just want to talk to somebody out there and say, don't wait for so long. Opportunities comes and go. This is a great opportunity for you. And now is the best time for you to start. So please don't keep yourself stuck forever. Don't be afraid. Talk to somebody. As long as you're interested, talk to Benna. As long as you feel like, yeah, my goodness, I want to know more before I make that decision, talk to any one of us. Our numbers are here. Our website are here. Even before you register, make sure you talk to us. Otherwise, thank you so much, boss.
Thank you, thank you. And we'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye for now.